Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to the video. Sorry, my voice cracked. I don't know why. But this is a paid request for Gia. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, reviews, re-reviews, reactions, whatever it may be, feel free to send them either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box, which is under each of my videos. Now, Gia wanted me to talk about an episode of Batman Beyond called The Call, Part 1. Now, Batman Beyond is a show I've grown to really enjoy and like. And maybe it's the future elements, maybe because I like the new design of Batman, maybe because I don't mind the character of Terry. And then the idea of having an older Bruce Wayne, also voiced by Kevin Conroy, who voiced Batman the Animated Series, so you get that continuation factor, that link to the past. And because it's a future setting, there's a lot of neat sci-fi ideas that could be incorporated into the mix, and designs of Gotham in the future, etc. And, not every episode's a winner, but a lot of them have either a good idea or interesting idea, or they push things a little bit further, just like Batman the Animated Series did, where I don't know if I call it mature, but it's a bit, doesn't, I don't know, make you feel like you're just watching a kid show, if that makes sense. And this one is a bit of the Justice League we get to see in the future. And the Justice League Watchtower, the JLA, and heroes like Micron, who's pretty much Atom, A-T-O-M, Atom. But you have Micron, you have Big Barda, pretty much like Wonder Woman, Warhawk, who's pretty much like Hawkman, Aqua Girl, Cairo, who's a Green Lantern, and Superman, still around. Bit older, doesn't look as old as Bruce Wayne, but a bit older. Wearing a suit, like a black and white suit. Kind of reminds me of the suit he had when he was recuperating in Return of the Superman. After the death of Superman, and they're all returning. You had Steel, you had all these other figures, Superboy. Then you had the actual Clark Superman in that suit. Looks like that suit. So interesting to see the other types of Justice League members. This made me wonder, where is Wonder Woman and these other heroes? Did they retire? Did they die? I don't know the situation, the details. What did happen to the original Green Lantern? What did happen to the original... Aquaman. Did they die? Did they retire? Are they like Bruce? Superman, because of his DNA, of course. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit weird, though, that Christopher McDonald is voicing Superman. I'm not sure I feel about his voice. Because what it kind of hurts the continuation of it, because I believe it was Tim Daly that voiced Superman in the animated series, which has a connection to Batman, and I think in some of the episodes of the past. So I don't know if Tim Daly was too busy, if he just didn't want to voice Superman anymore, or what the deal is. But again, just that kind of weird bit of non-continuation. That's not. And I just thought Tim Daly fit Superman's voice better. I can't help it. Each time I hear his voice, I keep thinking of Happy Gilmore. You will pay. Listen to what I say. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No. I can't help it. I keep thinking of Shooter McGavin each time he opens up his mouth. So, like I said, I don't think he's the right choice for a Superman voice. That's just me. It's not like he did awful, but again, each time he opens his mouth, I'm like, Shooter McGavin! But, yeah. That's probably one nitpick I have with it. I wish it was Tim Daly again. And pretty much, Superman's observing the new Batman fighting Ink. Which is another weird thing, Ink. I believe the last time we saw Ink, we thought she was dead, and there was something about her daughter. The daughter thing's never brought up. It's never brought up how Ink is alive. And then Ink tries to get this civilian, but Superman just does the spin. And Ink, I don't know if Ink is captured, if Ink dies again. They don't really. I don't think we ever see like them actually capture Ink. It's just she's almost melted and stuff. I just they just need a villain for Superman to watch, which I don't know why it couldn't just be like a new. It could be like even a C grade villain, but just like a new one. But they had to bring back Ink. But then they don't really explain. But that's just me. And sorry about that. There's a bit of a sprinkling going around if you hear water. It's Texas. The weather goes from 180 twists everywhere, shape, and form. Now, I do like the animation. The music, for the most part, on the show has been fairly good. Even the intro. I love the intro of the show. It really sets the mood. And the score is fairly fitting. And like I said, a lot of times the score is a pretty nice, prominent piece of these episodes. And there's a lot of good-looking shots. I mean, there's a shot with Terry in the bat plane and how everything's red gives a nice mood to it. Later on, when he sees some kryptonite and the way the kryptonite green highlights Terry's entire suit, that's a cool effect. And the story is interesting, although I mean a bit predictable, but interesting where there's an inside guy messing up the Justice League. And like Micron, like the guy who's pretty much Atom. Pretty much like, you know how Ant-Man in the movies, he could be very small, but he could be very big. This guy can do the same thing. I like his suit. I do like his suit. But he helps save some people from a runaway monorail, but he gets fucked up. There's a bit of espionage. He can't leave. It crashes. He has to heal up. Superman recruits this new Batman. I like the bit between the older Bruce Wayne. That's why I think it would work better if it was Tim Daly, because you would get a bit of sense of history. Because you got Kevin Conroy as the older Bruce Wayne, but then you have, again, a different voice as Superman. At least Terry gets to do some hero business. Like he stopped. Well, technically, I guess Superman finishes Ink, to be fair, but like the other Justice League are dickheads to him. I don't think they have any fucking reason to be. But he does save Aqua Girl, which is a nice little scene. The other Justice League are busy jerking off. Well, they're doing some training thing, kind of like their own version of the Danger Room from X-Men. But Terry saves Aqua Girl. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't save a girl. That's sexist. Well, yeah, you can. And then there's another bit at the end of the episode. He's helping the Justice League and each person showing their powers and what they can bring to this disaster that's going on. And then one thing leads to another, spoiler alert, and Warhawk gets this missile and there's an explosion, and yet Warlock's helmet jettisoned right into Terry's plane. As if getting the idea that Warhawk just got blown to shit. Like, oh shit. He did. I will be honest, I looked it up because I was curious. He's not dead. And I looked up some info. Apparently, people were like, what the fuck? That's cheap. How the hell is he alive? And if that's the case, then it's not like people don't miss Warhawk. You might as well just leave him dead. They've had characters die before. I forget which episode it was, but it's like the kind of almost bad version of the Fantastic Four. And I think they died at the end. So you can't... It's not like they haven't had that happen. And you find out Superman is the traitor. And that's what I mean by... I kind of guess that if one of them is going to be the Inside Man, is somehow going to be Superman. Because number one, that's the character the audience would have a bit of emotional palette for. Because they don't know who the hell Aqua Girl is. Or Warhawk. And that's the one that's like, oh, who's the enemy you don't want the most? That's probably the one that's going to be the enemy. and of course, it's Superman. So I would say that was predictable when they said there's an inside man. I'm like, it's Superman. Because that's the one that's going to be the most danger to everybody. And, what's a hero that's going to, you don't need everybody to fight against? It's going to be Superman. I don't think it's going to be fucking, sorry, I don't think it's going to be Big Barda. Which almost supposed to be say Big Bertha. But yeah, I thought it went at a good pace. Did not mind the story. I like seeing the new different designs of the other heroes. Bit of that Justice League element, what it looks like in the future. Like I said, I wish there was a bit more context as to what happened to the other older heroes like Wonder Woman. I wish Tim Daly had voiced Superman for a bit of that continuity, because I like Christopher McDonald as an actor. I just don't think he works best as Superman, the voice for it. But again, there's some good looking shots in animation. The music fits the episode, and to be continued. Superman being the traitor. I'm sure there's something more to it than it is, because I looked a little bit up of the next one, but not all of it. Yeah, pretty decent episode. Pretty decent episode. So, there you go. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.